Hi, welcome back to Motorspins. My name is Alexis. I have a 2003 Aston Martin Vanquish for you today, and if this car looks familiar, it's because it was featured in 2002's Die Another Day, featuring Pierce Brosnan in his last role as Bond. You could see this thing running away from a Jaguar XKR on a frozen lake in that movie. So super cool scene, super cool car. Moving forward, we have the iconic Aston Martin grille down here. This grille was really the reintroduction of the famous Aston Martin grille. And if you like the car, you can thank Ian Callum for that, because he is a rock star in the automotive design world. He's responsible for a lot of the design language that modern day Land Rover, Jaguar uses, Aston Martin as well. So this car is a coupe, but it's pretty sizable, so it's not really well suited to a sports car. This is more of a grand touring. As with most Aston Martins, this is a heavier coupe, but it combines luxury and power, so you kind of get the best of both worlds either way. Interesting note is Aston Martin was actually owned by Ford in the early 2000s, and this is actually a Ford key fob. Despite the Ford parts, that doesn't actually detract from Aston Martin's emphasis on luxury. Moving forward, looking at the interior, you'll notice that it is an automatic. This is a 6-speed auto, and if that doesn't float your boat, Aston Martin will gladly take your car back for an extra $40,000, and you can get it swapped at the factory for a manual transmission, which is a smart move, dollars-wise. They definitely will add value to your car if you decide to do that. And moving to the back, this looks like a hatch, but it's actually not a hatch. This is just a regular trunk. Nice wide hips, timeless design from Aston Martin. And of course, in the back, you got the 007 plate. So you'll notice that this shape is common amongst sports cars of this caliber. But what's kind of more, signature Aston Martin is the simplicity of it. There's no extraneous aero. There's really only an integrated duck spoiler here. And these wide hips, or haunches I should say, really help with stability at higher speeds. So you can run away from villains, hit the martini bar, all in the same day. So let's look under the hood. This is a 6-liter V12 designed and built by Aston Martin. Although the company was actually owned by Ford, Aston Martin does build all of their engines. We have in what looks to be an early carbon fiber strut bar. Very interesting. I haven't seen what early carbon fiber parts look like. And of course, the signature hand-built in England plaque, final inspection by Thomas Clark. So this particular engine is putting out 460 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque, and pretty much is the latest iteration of this V12, as it's been in use all the way up until just as recently as 2019. This is a big V12 engine, but it's actually mounted behind the front wheels, which aids in weight distribution and gives you a nice balance. I don't know if it's necessarily 50-50, but it definitely helps performance. Moving inside the car now, you'll notice a lot of uncharacteristic plastic bits for an Aston Martin, but that's really more a sign of the times. For example, we have some plastic buttons from Ford, no doubt. And if you want to get specific, the window switches over here are actually from a Ford Taurus specifically. Another example of that, because Aston Martin and Volvo were both owned by Ford, they used Volvo parts in here as well. I'm told that this little climate control dial was a Volvo part, which is interesting. But that doesn't detract from the Aston Martin luxury that you're used to. We still have an Alcantara suede headliner and leather galore inside. So definitely kind of offsets the plastic buttons. But anyway, moving on, as far as the steering wheel goes, we have some nice bolstering at the 9 and 3 positions, which wasn't really seen much from this time period, and is really kind of a forward-thinking move on Aston Martin's part. And of course, column-mounted paddle shifters, and these also act as your gear select as well. These buttons right here on the center console will later become the gear select for modern Astons, but for this one in particular, these are just driving modes. We have sport. I'm told this is an automatic mode of some kind, and then reverse, and of course your big red start button, and very, very James Bond-esque key and button combo to start the car. Okay, thanks for joining me on this walk around of the 2003 Aston Martin Vanquish. This has been Motorspins. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.